It has been a landmark year for LGBTQ rights, and tonight we honor those who have been champions for equality at the annual gala fundraiser. SAVE Executive Director Tony Lima joins us again this morning, along with honoree Rodrigo Lehtinen. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Congratulations. You have your speech ready. You're going to accept a big award tonight.
Oh, well, keeping it short. I'll be mercifully short with the audience. I'm very honored to be part of the event, and thank you to SAVE for honoring me.
Well, 'cause you've been such an advocate for the transgender community, Rodrigo. Tell us about your journey, especially at a time where people are having a conversation about acceptance. Just a few weeks ago, Bruce Jenner came out. Now he is the most well-known face of the transgender community. It's a much-needed conversation that we've needed to have for a long time in this day and age.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, this was a huge moment for the transgender community, Bruce Jenner coming out. There was record viewers of that interview, and that meant, the 16 million people who tuned in, for the first time, 60 million people in America learned that they knew someone transgender. It's a huge opportunity for visibility for us, and yes, I say us because I'm a transgender man. I was born a girl, but now I'm a man and live 100% as a man, and it's really so necessary to have that kind of visibility because transgender people, we've always existed, we've always been part of society, but haven't always been understood, and now I think that's starting to change.
Talk to me about the importance of having the support of your family. Of course, we're just a few days away from Mother's Day. Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, such a champion for LGBTQ rights, but how important was that to have her support, your family support? You're a big family.
Yeah, extended family. We're Cuban Americans, so there were hundreds of people. But no, it has been phenomenally important for me and for all transgender people to really have that family acceptance. I was really lucky that I and my family accepted me unconditionally, and they said, you know what, family is family, no matter what, and that doesn't change just because someone is transgender. And unfortunately, not everyone has that experience. There's the biggest study we have on the topic says that almost 60% of the transgender community faces rejection from their family, which is heartbreaking, both for the trans person themselves and for their family, what it does to the family unit and the family ties. So I'm really glad and feel really proud to be from a family that sees love that way, that love is unconditional, and I hope that we can get, our story can help get more people to that place of acceptance.
And having that conversation, a conversation that SAVE's been having for such a long time, Tony.
It's so important, and I think Rodrigo is exactly right. We need more people like Rodrigo to come out as transgender and be the relatable face for the community. And I think that for us as the organization that's fighting day in and day out really to reduce prejudice in the form of knocking on doors and changing hearts and minds so that people understand what the transgender community is and that we all know someone that is transgender. So we're excited to honor Rodrigo tonight. We're going to be honoring Ariana Lint, who's also a local transgender activist that's amazing and doing great work here in South Florida. We're honoring Dr. Mark Rosenberg from FIU. He's been one of those academic leaders to follow, being as inclusive as possible with the policies at FIU. And honestly, FIU is one of our biggest partners right now. 80% of the volunteers when we're doing this trans justice canvassing are coming from FIU. So we're excited to honor all of them tonight at our 10th annual Champions of Equality.
By the way, it's a great party as well. It is a great celebration. So you're definitely all invited. Thank you so much for all you're doing and for being here today. By the way, NBC6, a proud ally of Champions of Equality and of SAVE. The event, it's happening tonight. You're invited. May 8th, Breeza on the Bay. That's where you need to be. For more information and to RSVP, save.lgbt. You can also follow